Hey, what's up, guys? You're watching SHAWVERFILMS. Hit that like button, subscribe. This is Peter Parker. I'm out.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
What's up, guys? I know it's been a long time. I've been pretty busy. I'm sorry, but I'm definitely into making videos once a week or more, often if possible. So today we're gonna go for a ride on the Huck. And if you guys are looking for a Huck, I do have a link down below to the website, and it'll save you a little money, and it helps out the channel a lot. So I'll see you guys on the GoPro. All right, guys, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the video. For anybody that's new to the channel, we've had some pretty substantial growth, at least for what I consider substantial growth in the last few weeks. My name is Chris, and basically I make content on e-bikes, and it all started for me on the Super 73, and I have a Z1, an S, and an S2, and about 2 weeks ago, I finally took delivery on my Huck cycle. This is the Stinger 3000, and they're made out in North Carolina. And yeah, I really support the company as well. I love Super 73 and their community, and I support that company as well. So today we're just going for a little ride. I'm going to talk about kind of like my initial impressions after having this bike for a couple weeks. We're in San Clemente right now. It's southern Orange County, California, and today the sun is kind of going, you know, clouds are coming on and they're going away, so hopefully the lighting works out okay. I get a lot of questions about what camera I use. I just use the GoPro Hero 8 Black, I guess, and then I have a Rode Lav mic plugged into the Media Mod. And it works out great. I mean, so far, I think that the quality is pretty good, and I'm happy with it. So one thing I've noticed with this bike is that you definitely hear a lot more wind noise when you're going faster than you know, 25 miles an hour. So, for example, that's 50. I'm gonna do some tests. I know Shreddy, actually I used Shreddy's code to get my Huck back in when I ordered it in November. That was 50 miles an hour right there, by the way. But I wanna do some tests to see how quickly it gets to that speed. This bike has 3 modes, 1, 2, and 3 on the controller here. Otherwise it's Eco, Normal, and Sport. Right now we're in Sport mode. The torque is amazing, and in all the modes the torque is just incredible. One thing I noticed is when I'm having my polarized Ray-Ban sunglasses on, it's hard to see. It's pretty hard to see the display guy. This little display. I can kind of see the speed, but like around it, I can't really see much else. I wonder if I put it here. I wonder if I put it up to the camera, if you guys can kind of get an idea. No, maybe? I don't know. We'll see if that worked out when I look at the video when I'm editing it. But yeah, so I like my polarized glasses when I'm riding, but seeing the display is pretty tough. The mirrors that come on the bike are minimal. Some people complain about them being too small. I don't really use mirrors. I just installed a mirror on my Super 73. like a month ago, and I just put one on the left-hand side. So for having no mirrors to having any mirrors, they work great for me. You know, on a bike this big that goes this fast, it's probably a good idea to have some good mirrors. So we'll see over time. But like I said, this is my first 2 weeks initial impressions, and I would say the main thing I noticed coming from a Super 73, and again, I still love my Super 73. I just want to kind of pound that in to make sure you guys all understand that I like to have options. So the speed on this thing is absolutely incredible. The torque, I mean, to me, this is not really an e-bike. Yes, there's pedals. No, there's no pedal assist. The pedals would do you not a whole lot of good if you were to have a dead battery. They're just basically, you know, I guess to class it as an e-bike. One thing I found funny underneath is that it says class 4 e-bike. And yeah, I don't think there's a class 4 e-bike. So, so for right now, we're on a street going 45, and that's the speed limit. So I like the fact that I can keep up with traffic if necessary. Got a lot of people asking if I'm gonna register the bike, and I don't know right now. It did come with paperwork that would make it a 90cc motorcycle, but I just don't know yet. This is interesting. Here's a little speed, your speed 38, and my thing says 36, 37. So it says it's 2 miles an hour off. It's saying that this thing is 2 miles an hour slower than that little radar thing said it was. I haven't taken it too far. Actually, this is kind of the second time I've taken it more than a couple miles away from my house. And I don't know how the cops would react to it yet. We'll see, obviously. It looks a lot more like a motorcycle. I mean, I'm already getting stares from everybody. But yeah, it's not, it doesn't look like your normal e-bike. And especially with the speed that you can get up on this thing. Oh, it does have signals or blinkers or turn signals, but I just turned it on. I'm not used to having turn signals, and you got to turn them off. I think they might go off after like a certain amount of time, but I don't know for sure. We're just gonna cruise through this little neighborhood so I can talk a little bit without the the wind noise, but I will definitely show you guys going back to my house how quickly this thing goes up a hill. It's pretty incredible. Okay, another initial impression. For me, the suspension on here, now I'm coming from an S2, or I'm comparing it, I guess. Like I said, I'm not trying to compare the Super 73 to the Huck, because to me they're completely two different animals. One's an electric bicycle and this one's an electric motorcycle. But I would say that coming from having a hardtail e-bike to this, having full suspension, is beautiful. This is like riding on a cloud. Also, this is a twist throttle as opposed to a thumb throttle, and for me it's really comfortable. Like I've said before though, I have ridden some smaller motorcycles in my past, so I'm kind of used to it. But yeah, this thing just handles, the torque is really insane. Speed bumps are shitty, but they always are shitty for cars or whatever. Speaking of cars, I have a little secret Easter egg that I'm going to share with you guys today. I wanted a Tesla for a long time, long time. And 3 of my cousins actually have a Tesla. So 2 of them have the Model 3, 1 of them has a Model S. No, 2 of them have the Model S, 1 of them has them. Anyways, I ordered a Model Y, Tesla Model Y. It won't be here probably for a month, but I thought, you know, since I'm into the electric stuff, I thought I would make a video, a couple of videos maybe, about the Tesla and whatnot. Supposedly the torque and whatnot is amazing. Speaking of Tesla, that's the one, that black one. But I got it in white with white seats. And I did not get the performance. I did get the black rims. But enough on the Tesla. Back to the Huck. So The other thing is the brakes on this brakes on this bike are amazing. They're hydraulic. I have hydraulic on one of my e-bicycles, and these are like just, I'm pretty sure they're like motorcycle brakes, but as far as like stopping power, you definitely need it when you're going over 50 miles an hour. You got to have something that's pretty significant. So mirrors, brakes, turn signals, the seat. So when you're ordering the Huck, you can customize the bike however you want. You know, there's 15 different seat options, different mirrors. I upgraded the blinkers. I upgraded the dust covers. Here, we'll pull over for a second so I can show you guys. Okay. By the way, it's extremely heavy. My wife, first time she rode it, she almost dropped the bike. So yeah, I had to explain to her that it's very heavy. So let's show you guys here. I upgraded the dust covers, which are these guys right here. I got to customize my headlight, and I have the one that has like the little bracket on it. And then turn signals. These things are cool. Here, I'll put it on real quick for you. Okay, so you got it doing that there, and then the tail light's doing its little thing, right? But check this out. So you see how it's like kind of bends? That's awesome. So that if like you know, getting on and off the bike, you're gonna hit it. So it's like that in the front and the back. So I upgraded the signals because I'm not used to having turn signals, and I didn't want to break them off the first day I had it. Oh, and then I upgraded the rear shocks. These are called the EcoBoost. This is one of the more expensive upgrades. It's like $270, and you can adjust them, and it makes the bike sit higher or lower. And then the most expensive upgrade that I did went from a 72 volt 30 amp hour to a 72 volt 50 amp hour battery. So that was like an extra. They gave me like a discount because I had to wait for so long. I think I paid like an extra $750 or $800, but normally it's like a $1,000 or $1,100 upgrade. I don't know. The prices seem to change here and there, probably depending on what product they have and how much stuff they have in stock or whatnot. But yeah, just a little look at the bike. I know if you guys have seen my other video where I received it, you've probably seen all my little beauty shots. One of the other cool things is that the seat opens to access the controller. And here, I'll do that for you guys real quick. Basically, there's a little knob right here, and you just turn it counterclockwise. A few turns, get it out to that. Okay, a little more. Boom. Okay, so then boom, this thing opens, and I don't know if the GoPro is going to show you too well, but the controller is there, and you have all your other little parts in here. I don't know too much about all the intricate stuff, but man, I'll tell you, you could tell that they really spent some time putting it together and making it real nice. One thing I did is, if you guys have heard of Apple AirTags, I put one in here, back in this little area, so that I can track the bike in case for some reason it was to get stolen, or if one of my friends is going to play a trick on me. And oh, these shocks, these are the stock shocks, but they're from Italy. They're made in Italy. It's the EBR Racing shocks, and yeah, they're beautiful. Oh, and then Brett, shout out to Brett. Thank you so much, bro. He hooked me up with this Molly panel. It's a added, you got to pay for it, but he didn't charge me, and he also put the tank leveler on, and he didn't charge me for that either, so I really appreciate that. One thing the tank leveler does do is that if you want to turn your handlebars while you're riding, it makes it so that you can't turn it as far, but if you were to take the tank leveler off, then it's not a problem. People ask me, why didn't I get an Onyx? Why didn't you get the Onyx? I think Onyxes are really cool. I would love one, but I wanted something that was like a little bit different, and I know a lot of people that have an Onyx, and I think they're cool, like I said, but I had never seen a Huck on the West Coast. I know there is a few people. Yeah, so I just wanted something that was a little different, and I really loved the company. I fell in love with the company after watching a bunch of Shreddy's videos. So yeah, I pulled the trigger on this. All right, I'll see you guys back on the GoPro. Well, we're on the GoPro. I'll see you guys back on the bike. All right, so I would say that the one thing that I'm not too sure about is the display. It rattles a lot, or you know, the way it's attached. Although I looked at it and it looks like it's pretty secure, so it probably will be good, but I don't know. I just don't want it to like fall off, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm good with that. It's just I might end up like trying to put a little bit of a different mounting bracket on it or something, so we'll see. In the different modes, so like I said, I want to do some more testing on these things, on this thing, but I'm in, let's see, normal mode, and this is like a straightaway flat street, and I'm cruising at 30 miles an hour. Top speed that I've gotten is about 57, and that was pretty fast. So that's in sport mode, but I know it could go faster. Here. So here's sport mode, and you gotta lean forward. Woo! So, interesting. I don't know how the controller is programmed fully yet. If you guys don't know who Shreddy McSkate is, you better check him out on YouTube. he's the man. He's the one that got me all into this. But I'm going to be going out there in Delaware, and him and Marv are going to kind of give me a little rundown on some of the stuff, because you know, they actually have a little shop that they're going to be starting to sell Hucks out in Delaware. So, but at 50 miles an hour, once I got like to 48 or 50, it like wanted to like take off even more. It wanted to go, you know, like the torque kicked in even faster or even harder at that. So that's interesting. One thing I noticed in this bike is that my shirt in the back when I'm going all fast wants to fly all the way up. So I I probably should get one of those like chest protector things that people get when they're riding on motorcycles. But yeah, keeping up with traffic, not a problem. I mean, at least on these streets, it's not like I'm gonna go on the freeway with this thing. Well, yeah. I know Dylan went on the freeway on his Onyx. See, I'm not sure if I should stay in the little bike lane over here and kind of, you know, loophole it a bit. Shout out to Dylan. Oh yeah, Dylan. I will be doing a video with Dylan. He's gonna ride this. I'm gonna ride a Sur-On. If Dylan's watching this, if he got this far even, he's probably gonna be like, why haven't we done it already? I promise, dude. I promise we'll do it soon. Actually, I think I'm gonna buy the wife a truck so that I have a way of moving my bikes around easier than just the bike rack on that I've been using on my car. So yeah, we're, oh, I should have gone. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cruise in the bike lane here for a second. I mean, this is like not even comparable with any other electric bike I've ever ridden in my life. It's just crazy. I'm not sure if in the video you guys are going to be able to tell just how quick this thing is, but that, for my initial impressions, I am very surprised. Oh, nobody there, we can get over. Oh, blinker. Put your blinker on. Yeah, so like I said, the pickup, that's probably the one biggest thing I've noticed, you know, besides the shocks and the mirrors and whatnot, is just how crazy the torque is. And everybody always said, oh, the torque's nuts. And I've ridden an Onyx and a Sur-On, and yes, the torque is nuts on those too, but man, I just feel like maybe it's the 50 amp hour battery a little bit, or how the controller is. I know that they're using a pretty interesting controller in this thing, but yeah, here we go up a very steep hill. I'm not even full throttling it because there's cars that are gonna probably pull out anyways. There we go. But yeah, I'm going, I mean, it's climbing 33, 34, 36, 38, 40. I mean, I'm going over the speed limit that I would normally go up this hill in my car, and this is a very steep hill. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely steep. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. So in conclusion, guys and gals, this thing is absolutely a beast. I love it. I'm so stoked I got it. Like I said, I'll be making a bunch of videos on this, a bunch of videos on the Super 73, and yeah, once I get the Tesla Model Y, I'll try to incorporate that into some of the channel. I really appreciate all you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next ride. Peace.
Hey,